Buongiorno, mon amis. It is I, Autumn, and apparently I'm going to start every YouTube video like this. Um, I just wanted to do something a little bit different here. I was talking with one of my oldest friends tonight, and I don't get to see him often, and I was actually showing him some of my newest videos just because, honestly, in some regards, it's really easier just to show him that and have him catch up in 10 minutes of summations of what's been going on in my life, as opposed to really spilling the beans to him about every little detail. And we got on the subject, he said, you really should write your story about this. And honestly, I agree, but I'm a terrible writer. Not my ability to write. It's like I know my grammar, I know how to form sentences and paragraphs and structure things. I'm not uneducated. Anyone can write if they're educated or have even a passion for it, quite honestly. But I'm terrible at it because I procrastinated every instance, and as much as I actually do enjoy doing it, I'm just terrible at putting something together and getting focused through it. But you know what? He's absolutely right, and it's something I do plan on doing actually in conjunction with these vlogs is to start a blog. Um, but something that actually has nothing to do with what I want to do this video for. He brought up something about how writing and how utterly important it is, for us as people and us as humans, Um, and reminded me actually, not even of a quote, but actually a chapter from Kurt Vonnegut, which I have right here, which is Cat's Cradle. And I wanted to read it to everyone because I thought it was an amazing chapter. It's very short. Most of his chapters are pretty short. Um, but it's kind of brilliant, honestly. And I think even without understanding the rest of the story, taken in its own context, you can get an idea of really his perception, Vonnegut's perception of how important writing is to humanity. But those who are interested, this comes from chapter 103 in the book Cat's Cradle. And starts on channel, wow, sorry, I work in a call center for cable, can you tell? Starts on page 230, and it's called A Medical Opinion of the Effects of the Writer's Strike. And it goes something like this. None of the guests knew yet that I was to be the president. None knew how close to death Papa was. Frank gave out the official word that Papa was resting comfortably, that Papa sent his best wishes to all. The order of the events, as announced by Frank, was that the ambassador Mitten would throw his wreath upon the sea and honor the 100 martyrs, and then the airplanes would shoot the targets in the sea, and then he, Frank, would say a few words. He did not tell the company that, following his speech, there would be a speech given by me. So I was treated as nothing more than a visiting journalist, and I engaged in harmless grandfamillery that, here and there. Hello, Mom, I said to Hazel Crosby. Why isn't it, my boy? Hazel gave me a perfumed hug, and she told everybody, this boy's a hooser. The Castles, father and son, stood separate from the rest of the company. Long and welcome at Papa's palace, they were curious to ask why they had been invited here. Young Castle called me Scoop. Good morning, Scoop. What's new in the word game? I might ask you the same, I replied. I'm thinking of calling a general strike of all writers until mankind finally comes to its senses. Would you support it? Do writers have a right to strike? That would be like the police or the firemen walking out, or the college professors. I agreed. I shook my head. No, I don't think my conscience would let me support a strike like that. When a man becomes a writer, I think he takes on a sacred obligation to produce beauty and enlightenment and comfort at top speed. I can't help thinking what a real shake-up it would give people if all of a sudden there was no new books, new plays, new histories, new poems. And how proud would you be when people started dying like flies, I demanded. They died more like mad dogs, I think, snarling and snapping at each other and biting their own tails. I turned to Castle the Elder. Sir, how does a man die when he's deprived of the consolations of literature? In two ways, he said. Putrescence of the heart or atrophy of the nervous system. Neither one very pleasant, I expect, I suggested. No, said Castle the Elder. For the love of God, both of you, please keep writing. Yeah, so I don't know, I just love the notion of that, of how, something I think we underappreciate those who write, and really kind of in the context of, how important they are to us, such as perhaps servicemen that, like policemen or firemen that do a public service. And honestly, I agree. There's something about writing that is so nourishing and rewarding to the soul, and does a great service to us inwards, such as those who, would do things outwards. And really, I'm just a sucker for anything Vonnegut, quite honestly. I'd recommend any one of his books, and they're all fantastic. But I just want to make this video for my friend so he could hear that chapter. And that's pretty much about it. I'm just going to end it here. I might do more of these later, I don't know. Let me know if you guys like these, or not. If not, then, well, whatever. If so, then I'll totally choose some more chapters from other books that I like. And until then, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.